Hey everyone, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to visit the Dolomites from Venice. So be sure to stick around just because this video is going to be short, sweet, and to the point. And so what I've kind of found is that there are three main ways to actually visit the Dolomites. You can go on a bus, you can take a train, or you could actually just rent a car yourself. Now, I thought of these three options and did a lot of research and actually went to Venice and the Dolomites with my wife, and we actually decided to rent a car. Now, the reason why I believe that renting a car was a better decision was because we didn't want to have to kind of accommodate the actual scheduled tours when it comes to riding a bus. Likewise, during our drive throughout the Dolomites, you can just pull over to the side of the road, pull over to any restaurant that you might find interesting, and just simply make a quick stop. And with that, our rent-a-car was maybe around like $40 to $50 per day. If you are a foreigner, let's say coming from the US, for example, and you don't know how to drive manual cars, I highly recommend that when you do rent a car, rent it ahead of time, of course, but also call to confirm if you can rent a gas automatic car, okay? A little mishap that we ran into was that they only had like a limited amount of gas cars available, when online, I thought I had actually reserved a gas car to begin with. So with the Dolomites slash Italy slash Venice, there are EV cars. A lot of the car rental companies there, they have a lot of EV cars, but I wouldn't recommend like taking an EV car just because there's not as many charging stations out there. Like for example, as compared to California. Here in the US, you can honestly take an EV car across the country and there's a bunch of charging stations everywhere. But Italy, yeah, there are charging stations, but I just wouldn't risk going up the mountain, have to worry about running out of charge or electricity, for example. So in my opinion, the best way was to travel by car, rent a car. If you drive in the US, I'm sure you can drive in Italy as well. Though there's like some narrow portions, but just drive safe, drive slowly when it matters. But even with that being said, from someone who, it was my first time driving in Italy, renting a car, make sure you get travel insurance. I'll leave down below in the link in the description, the travel insurance that I used to actually make sure my car was insured while driving through Italy. And also, if you do decide to rent a car in Italy, make sure that you get an international driver's permit from a location like AAA. It's very easy. It costs around like $40, which includes the picture and the permit. But with that though, you can take a bus. It's still going to be scenic, but imagine that the bus guided tour may not give you the ability to stop when you please. For example, when driving from Val Gardena slash Ortisai to Cortina d'Ampezzo, there's a place called Passo Gardena, which was absolutely beautiful. It was probably like the best part of our drive. And while driving through that, we were just able to pull over to the side of the road and just take pictures when we wanted. Likewise, having a car just allowed us to actually keep our stuff in there when it comes to checkout time. So during our travel time throughout Italy, meaning the Venice and the Dolomites, every time we checked out of a hotel, I think we checked out of hotels like 5 times total, our stuff was just able to remain in the car, which made it easy. So if you are planning a trip to the Dolomites, I highly recommend that you check out this video next. This is my ultimate travel guide to traveling to the Dolomites, and I'll see you there.